It had rained pretty constantly, and then the storm hit. It was dark, and all of a sudden, the water started coming down the street. The place was flooded. Other people were up in arms about it. Who allowed this to happen? Why couldn't this be prevented?
Everybody in the wire was shocked by how big those events were. The first thing they would have known was the water rushing down the main road in Churchtown. Obviously there wasn't great planning in place because they didn't understand the risk, and then you have to deal with the loss of electricity, the loss of all sorts of things. So a flood action group was formed, the community came together to try and prevent this happening again.
It's an opportunity for the flood groups from the various communities to make suggestions and proposals of what can be done, and the thing moves along much more smoothly.
We're river catchment conservation experts with a wealth of data at our disposal, and we work with organisations, residents and our local member trusts to provide a wealth of data to improve the environment.
So we obviously got approached by the Wyre Rivers Trust. They did a survey on the farm, and each intervention, either a leaky dam or even just a buffer strip, all has a small value. There's more water being held up on the farm in the dams and in the buffer strips and the wood blocks, which is really encouraging to see.
The great thing about Survey 123 is that the users are able to add a pin to the map, and then it populates on your dashboard where they can also see the images that they put in for nature-based solutions.
ArcGIS is an incredibly powerful tool. Couldn't have done anything about our catchment without looking at data and evidence. A
digital map, instead of just a spreadsheet, is something that allows you to visualise the data and really see what's happening. It's easier to communicate and show the differences that you're actually making on the ground.
To see it on a map puts it all into place.
All our community can tell you what the river level is right now. It told us immediately what the problem was and what the impact of what they were trying to do would be.
The situation is incredibly pressing, and if we look at the data, we're seeing more intense rainfall with every passing year, it seems. It's just an incredibly alarming picture. We need to work in our catchments to help slow the flow and help mitigate climate change.
We get a little financial incentive to have the interventions on our farm. From the Wyre Rivers Trust to farmers to individual people in the communities, we can do so much if we work together.
It's only by having the collaboration that we're actually going to see the changes that we need in the environment. So I think it's critical that we're actually collaborating through the platform.